Jimmy Vasser has competed here 4 times previously. First back in 1992. He finished in 21st position, as there is Montoya completing lap number 192. Second year here in Indy, Vasser finished 13th. In 1994, he was 4th. In 95, he was 22nd. And he returns now to the Indianapolis 500 and finds himself in the 2nd spot. But again, Lazier is all over him.
And traffic is right ahead of these two guys, but Buddy didn't need the traffic this time. He's doing it on his own.
Well,
he's getting by right now, and he will be the first one to encounter the traffic up ahead going into turn 3.
And Lazier takes 2nd position from Jimmy Vasser. But there's a long way up front, and laps are drawing short. The interval between Juan Montoya, we will get an interval as soon as Buddy Lazier crosses the line. It is 10.3 seconds, and now Jeff Ward closes in on Jimmy Vasser for the 3rd position.
But there's still a lot of emotions going on with Montoya. He's leading the biggest race that he's run in. He's won the kart championship. He's won 7 races last year, but this is still the biggest race that he might win today, but it's not over yet. 8 laps to go, 7 laps to go right now.
Ward unable to make a move on Vasser that time.
Oh, he got caught in traffic. Ward gets caught in traffic. Vasser's doing everything he can to try to hold on to 3rd spot now.
In our coverage of the practice and qualifying here at Indianapolis this year, we found out that Roberto Guerrero was one of Juan Montoya's heroes, and they met here in Indy this year. Montoya, of course, from Bogota, Colombia, and Roberto Guerrero from Medellin, Colombia. There he is. And he'll come down to complete lap number 195. He finished 4th at Nazareth yesterday in the Kart FedEx Championship event.
5 to go. 5 laps to go.
Lazier.
5 to go. Chip Ganassi tells Juan Montoya, and Montoya goes, okay, he's just really calm and relaxed there. He sounds like he's really in control.
Juan Montoya visited the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the first time last winter, and his first involvement with the track itself was on one of the tour buses, and he said that his first reaction was, when he came onto the straightaway, wow, it's a long way to the end.
That's how we all get our first experience. That was my first experience with the Speedway in the bus.
Well, I'll tell you what, it isn't that far to the end right now, Bob.
6 laps to go for Juan Montoya.
Buddy Lazier has closed in a little bit.
4 laps to go, 196 complete.
Buddy Lazier took it down from 10 seconds to 8 seconds with 4 laps to go. Right now, 7.8 seconds.
Well, Buddy's actually 2 miles an hour quicker.
Vasser's coming in. Jimmy Vasser relinquishes his 3rd position to make a pit stop. He is low on fuel and cannot make it.
And he's not a happy camper right now.
And he'll get a splash and go, but it is a disappointing finish for Jimmy.
Well, they pretty much used Jimmy as the guinea pig, because he's going to have a lot worse finish than he would have if he would have stopped in sequence.
Juan Montoya began racing at age 5 in go-karts. He has had an amazing career, including the kart championship last year in his rookie year.
Buddy this year still trails by about 7 seconds.
There are going to be 2 laps to go here in just a second.
+7 to Lazier. +7 to Lazier. 2 to go. 9,
7.8 seconds to be exact. Next time around, the white flag will come out for Juan Montoya.
And it's been an amazing performance for this young man at his age. 2 years ago, he was testing at Williams. He was blindingly fast. That's when Chip Ganassi went over there to watch it test wins. And now he was testing for Williams, and he was so impressed by Montoya testing the car at the time that he said, I'll hire this guy. And it looks like Montoya might be headed for Formula 1 in the next couple of years for Williams.
Indeed, the white flag is coming out.
White flag, 1 to go.
One more lap to go for Juan Montoya.
Well, he's got a fast race car, but he's handled every situation thrown at him for 500 miles, Bob.
Especially the start of the race, which was a little dodgy. He didn't come out on top on that one, but he wasn't that eager to take the lead. He got a little squeeze there. Just kind of stayed in 4th place, came back to the front, and has hardly relinquished that lead.
Again, a rookie has not won the Indianapolis 500 since 1966 when Graham Hill drove to victory. It looks like that Juan Montoya is going to do it here this afternoon.
You're the winner of the Indianapolis 500, pal.
Indeed, 24-year-old Juan Montoya wins the 84th running of the Indianapolis 500.
Boy, great performance.
Just an incredible performance.
He is happy.
He led 3 times for a total of 167 laps. Montoya becomes the 60th different driver to win the Indianapolis 500.
Buddy Lazier finishes 2nd for the 2nd time.
Juan, Tom Sneem in the ABC booth. First of all, congratulations. Was there anything close up there for you? Juan, great job. Congratulations. Your thoughts going to Victory Circle?
Well, apparently he can't hear us, but he is acknowledging the applause of the crowd. Down to Vince Welch.
With Chip Ganassi. Chip, congratulations. You've just won the Indianapolis 500, and I'm not sure that there's been a more dominating performance from what we saw from Juan Montoya
That kid's
today.
unbelievable. He's the best driver in the world right now, the best driver in the world. It's that simple.
What's it mean to you to come here on basically a one-race situation and win the race?
It's the biggest moment of my life right now, I can tell you.
He led 167 laps. Considering the current climate of open-wheel racing, the victory and what it means for you, your team, and open-wheel racing.
It's the biggest win of our team. We're just glad to finish after the kind of year we've been having, so we're pretty happy.
Will you run other IRL races?
You know, let me think about it.
Chip Ganassi, he's the winner.
Juan Montoya becomes the 169th driver to lead the Indy 500, yet he now ranks 29th on the all-time win list. Montoya passed 140 drivers who have led this race since 1911, and he did it in just a little over 3 hours. The Target Chip Ganassi car is being pushed onto, as I said earlier, the most important piece of real estate in all of auto racing, Victory Lane, at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.